How did you go from dropping out of high school, talking your way into college, to becoming a CEO with so many successful businesses?
Yeah, it's been 30 years in the making. It's been a leadership lesson for me. It's been that willing to fail mentality of year after year you make mistakes. In 1994, 5 years into the business, I fired my entire company, 11 people, because I knew I needed to restart. Yeah, and that's how you learn. Being willing to fail, make mistakes, and then get back up, pick yourself up, and off you go.
The book, for anybody who hasn't seen it, is actually titled WTF. But again, before you misinterpret any of this, willing to fail. What's the biggest failure you ever had that you felt like really helped you down the road?
Yeah, I think the biggest failure was I recruited the wrong COO one year. I got an ex-Starbucks president. I hit the jackpot. She wanted to move back to Canada, where she was from, and run my little company. And we were not ever aligned. We worked well together. We had fun together, but our visions were slightly different.
Like how?
She wanted to build the company out commercially and drive the commercial side of the revenue. And I wanted to go after residential revenue, which is our bread and butter.
Yeah, and I have to say, I was telling you just before we came back on camera that I hear the ads and I'm drawn in every time. I've never actually used the service, but I'm so tempted because the idea of pointing at stuff and making it go away is so incredibly addicting.
It's like magic. Customers use us all over the United States and Canada, and so over 300 million in revenue. We're doubling again over the next 3 years, and we're loving life.
How did you come up with the idea?
I was in a McDonald's drive-thru of all places, and I was trying to find a way to pay for college. I saw this beat-up old pickup truck. It said Mark's Hauling on the side. I looked at the truck, and $700, and a week later, I went and bought my own truck and started the Rubbish Boys with a vision for something bigger. And 10 years later, we franchised and became 1-800-GOT-JUNK. And the day when I had to sit down with my dad, who's a liver transplant surgeon, to say, I got some good news for you, I'm dropping out of university, failed to see my good news, but I was learning so much.
Did you always think that you were an entrepreneur as a kid, or was this something that kind of just rolled up on you?
I actually think people are born as entrepreneurs. Yeah. We're unique, we're quirky. I'm so ADD that I couldn't stick through school. I went to 14 schools from kindergarten to high school, college. The only diploma I have is kindergarten, true story. So I think entrepreneurs are ADD and they think differently, but where we fail is when we don't bring on an executor to help us run the business. And that's where I've gotten lucky. I got a great partner.
And that would be the tip that you tell people? Choose wisely and who you work with? Choose
wisely. It's all about people. Find the right people, treat them right, but let go. As an entrepreneur, people hold on to everything. We can't do it. I can't execute. I'm an idea guy. Find your executor and help them